Alibaba starts from no money, no technology, no people. In my apartment, 18 people decide that we want to use internet technology to help small business. That was the idea. After 18 years, we grow from 18 people to today close to 60,000 people. It is really not easy. We made so many mistakes, but we still survive. I think if you want to continue to be lucky, you have to give your luck to the others. You help others, the others in the future will help you. That was our thinking in the past 10 years. Our company today is big, but compared to yesterday, it was big. But compared to tomorrow, it is still a tiny company. Let me tell you one thing. When you worry about the future, that is because you are lack of confidence. You lack of imagination. I may not have the solution for future, but there is a solution for future. We don't have the solution for future, but our young people have the solution for future. And young people are the solutions for tomorrow. Young people are the solutions for all the worries. If you stay with them, you will be full of energetic. But the advice I give to the young people is that also the advice I give to myself, that nothing is easy. Nothing is free. If you want to be successful, you have to pay the price. Future is the opportunity for everybody, especially the opportunity for young people, because we have nothing to lose, right? This is what I tell myself 18 years ago. 18 years ago, we did not have money, so we have no money to lose. We don't have technology. We have no technology to lose. And then we say, we believe 10, 20 years later, e-commerce, internet will be powerful. If we start to do now, when a lot of successful people don't like technology, don't like internet, we start to do it. 10, 20 years later, we will be the expert. 10, 20 years later, we'll be successful. So don't worry about the future. Prepare for the future. Make your own future. Second thing is, don't worry about the things the other people worry about. Especially, don't worry about the things President and Prime Minister worry about. Worry about things you worry about. Everybody have too many things to worry about. If you do not worry about yourself, you worry too much about the world. You should not worry about the world. You should worry about when you graduate. How can you make a living? How can you do something that is different? How can you do something that is interesting and helping others? So we people have to learn how we can survive in the artificial intelligence period. By the way, why human being can win machines? Machines, they might be stronger than human being. They might be smarter than human being. They might be run faster than human being. But they can never be as wise as human beings. Because human being, we have belief. We have religion. We have a heart, which machine does not have. So, if you want to be ready for future, please do not follow yesterday's way of learning and teaching. Do not try to memorize things hard and more, because computer can remember things hard and more than you. Do not try to calculate faster, because computer can calculate much faster than you do. So try to be creative. Try to be innovative. Try to be constructive. These are the things. Everything you learn, you think about, is this thing can make me more creative? If this thing can make me more innovative? If this thing can make me more constructive? Let's do it. I think when other people worry, opportunity comes. Make them worry. You should know nobody will and nobody can stop this technology revolution. You worry, it comes. You don't worry, it comes. So what's the point of worry? So think about, be positive, get ready for that. globalization is opportunity for everybody. I think globalization is only a baby. Past 20 years, the globalization, especially the trade, is controlled by 60,000 big companies. The world was 2080. A lot of companies, the 20%, and they just focus on 20% of the big companies and developed countries. We believe the world should be inclusive. Globalization should be inclusive. Young people should have the opportunity. Small business should have opportunity. We hope that every government have free trade zones for small business. There are a lot of free trade zones, but they're all designed for big companies. If we encourage the small business to import, export, they should have the same rights like any big companies within 24 hours custom clearance. This is what we think. We should also have the same all kinds of tax privilege for small business. And this is what we believe. And every country should pay special attention to the next 30 years. Pay special attention to those young people who are below 30 years old. Pay special attention to those companies who have less than 30 employees. By the way, let me tell you, 30 employees in the industrial time is a small business. On the digital time, they are huge, big companies. Today, we do business. It is much easier than 1,000 years ago, our ancestors. So be confident as an entrepreneur, as a small business. Have a dream, stick your dream, and be full to your dreams, and believe the future. And hire as many young people as possible because they are never scared. Today, the world is full of scary. Oh my, this, that. Young people never scared. What they scare is they're scared about us. We make wrong decisions. We make the wrong policies. We kill their future. So trust the young people. Trust the small business. Build environment. Build the ecosystem for them. This is our future. Never too late. Never too late to learn to that. Internet is just the beginning. E-commerce is just the beginning. The good thing about the young people is that we always keep learning. One of the reasons people say, what's the secret of China grow so fast? One of the things that we Chinese learn very much in the past 30. We learned a lot about America. If you today go to New York, pick up 100 Americans on the street, how many of them can speak more than 10 Chinese words? Very few. If you're in Beijing, Shanghai, you grasp 100 young people and ask them how many of them can speak more than 20 English words, 80 of them. That is, you learn. When you appreciate, when you're open-minded, when you learn from others, you make progress. So this is, I think, never too late to learn the internet. Internet technology is just the beginning. People like me, I know nothing about technology. The only thing I can use my computer, thanks because of the mobile, I don't have to learn computers. The PC, the only thing I can send, receive emails, and browse. But I believe technology is designed for people. People should not just for technology reasons. China changed so much. It's amazing. We've got 1.4 billion people, and we got 800 million people online, and 500 million people already online shopping. So we still have 900 million people on the way to online shopping. So there are about 300 million middle class, and we have 130 million people travel outside China every year. Guys, imagine, can you imagine 130 million people travel all around the world? It's a moving country. You have any ideas how many chickens Chinese people eat every year? We eat more than 7 billion chickens every year. It's like the population of a human being. And nobody believes the logistic package delivery. We today in China deliver over 80 million packages every day. And on the singlest day last year, we created 650 million packages in one day. We believe 10 years later, every day there will be 1 billion packages. This is all the things that is happening.
There's one thing for sure, a lot of jobs will be taken away because of the artificial intelligence, because of the robots. Don't worry about that. People say, artificial intelligence is going to control, machine is going to control human being. Trust me, human being will never be controlled by machines. We invented the trains and the cars. At that time, we all worry about these cars and trains, electricity. But finally, human being can control that. And I want to tell you that artificial intelligence is going to create a lot of new jobs. But the next 10 years, it's going to be trouble. And I want to say that manufacturing is not going to create a lot of jobs, because most of the manufacturing were produced by artificial intelligent robots. The service industry, tourism is going to create a lot of jobs. Service is going to create a lot of jobs. When people don't have jobs, what are people going to do? I tell you, at that time, most people will only work 4 hours a day and 3 days a week. But how can we surviving? I tell you, even if you work 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, you will still be very busy. My grandfather working 16 hours a day in the farm. He said, I'm very busy. We work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. We think we are very busy. So I tell you, when you only work 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, you will be very busy. You will travel all around. You will always mobile. You will always on the car, because normally we only visit 30 cities in our life. 10, 20 years later, you will visit 300 cities in your life. How can you stop globalization? All these small business entrepreneurs, remember one thing, 80% of the small business in the future must be globalized. If you are not globalized company, you will never be able to survive easily. And if you do not using internet to globalize, if you do not using internet to globalize your business, you will not have chance. If you do not know C2B, because last century manufacturing is about a B2C. In the future, it's got a C2B, consumer to business. So all the model is going to change. Every small business, all the young people here, think globally, think big. In the past, you only do things if you do things in your only small county, you're a small, tiny business. Small business can leverage the internet technology, leverage the market, go across the board. Think big and think out of the boundary.